If you're gonna marry a woman that looks at the Amiya, looks at the doctor. This marry a woman that gives you the Amiya size. This is what I mean. This is so, I believe in you. She's like the most supportive wife ever. It's like, oh, you're idiot. It's like, no, I believe. Man, yeah, we're gonna pick up a Amiya. Like every scene, she's just like, doctor, I believe. Like seriously, doctor. See, you believe. This is what you believe in your doctor. Here we go. Yes, sweet waifu. She's been the baddest though, yeah. Probably the coolest so far. 7 Raftalia? Woo! It is 3 Raftalia, seriously. It's Raftalia and her mom. This is Raftalia. This is small Raftalia, 100%. Waifus, you play. If you like the video, subscribe to the like button, and let's watch the episode. Here we go. Doctor in trouble. Doctor? I mean, I don't know the character, but I Doctor Trouble. Okay. This is almost diving. Start apologizing. I know what the story is going, and it's based on a game, right? So yeah, I guess it's gonna follow the game story on some expansion, right? Just someone's been apologizing. It's like a weird sound of it. Okay. Is she the main character? Obviously, I picked the too cute girl, right, to be the wife on my side here. Yeah, I have no idea what this character. No, I was like, man, this girl, this like 7 deer girl, oh, she is badass. I want a deer girl, yeah, definitely my girl, man. Or she's like a, I don't know, an antelope or something like that, a deer, maybe. Bunch of furries, eh? Look at that furry. You hear my voice, doctor? Maybe it's like a sign. It looks like a laboratory. Think about it. Looks like they're yeah, like they're waking up here in the laboratory, right? Like the probably. Yeah, you guys play the game probably like, oh my god, this is the coolest character. I can't wait for the debate. It's always a debate in the chat. I was like, no, that's the best character. Yeah, you crazy people. Best girl is Lemillion or whatever. It's always like Lemillion S rank is the best girl. Yeah, it's always that discussion in this game. Is Doctor finally wake up? Is Doctor the playable character you are playing as, like the commander? I mean, I'm guessing him being an enemy owner and play the game, but Arknights. Prelude to Dawn, yeah. Maybe no opening? Skipping that, maybe? Yeah, I think they skipped the opening for episode 1, right? Maybe the opening's gonna be end episode though. Maybe, yeah. Mel Anime has the opening in the last part, right? Okay, so now there's a kind of mission, some stealth mission, I guess. This is probably not in the game, because I think the game is a tower defense, right? I answered it correctly, so I don't think the game has many stealth missions. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just gonna guess that this is not probably not how the game plays out at all, right? The game is basically you characters standing there fighting the enemies, right? And yeah, so Yotstar, the company making the anime, is saying they made Azur Lane. I leave alone for my Azur Lane direction. You know, I like the Azur Lane. It's a kawaii anime, right? It's a good action. Thinking both waifus. Yeah, shippo waifus. I ship them all. I like that Soleil, that's a good anime, yeah. Maybe not the most popular anime, but I liked it. Here instead we have, well, I guess they're like furries, most of them, right? But they aren't really like, you know, they aren't like rebuilt mechas or whatever. No, they're like warriors, right? Yeah, it's not like Kantai Collection and Azur Lane, but they're like Bismarck or something. Yeah, all the names are, you know, like based on different boats. Of course, Bismarck is better, Otto von Bismarck, but Otto von Bismarck, but yeah. Amiya-san. I'm guessing she's one of the first characters you unlock. I'm just sorry, but I'm obviously an MMO. I've had to break it down from a gaming standpoint. But I'm guessing that the cute deer girl, she's probably the first playable character, right? And I mean, the doctor is who you are playing as. I mean, as the commander character. That'd be my guess, right? Yeah, I'm again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing the doctor character is who you are, you know? Like if you're the person that's like sending out the units or whatever, right? In that sense. Probably. Maybe I'm correct if I'm wrong, maybe so, yeah. Okay, maybe it's dying. Coughing. It looks good so far, definitely. But I definitely want to see the fights, right? Sounds like I'm action. I need to see the fights. No, but I mean, so far it looks good animated. But it's just like Daishobu Doctor, yeah. I mean, it's just this person almost dying, right? So we haven't really seen like the actual, because this anime has been quite hard to film Twitter, so it has to be a really good animated fight. So I think we need to see, you know, the actual like, you know, head-on collision, right, of the characters to see how it really looks. But because right now it just looks good, right? It looks very crisp. So I have high hopes here, right, for a very visually, like I said, Azur Lane looked great, right? It was very visually appealing. So, and was she like a cat girl maybe? It does feel like everyone is some kind of kimono, yeah. Like this girl here is a cat girl maybe, of sorts. And she's like a, I don't know, bunny or deer or something. Man, the band are Shy Guys. Am I the only thing about Shy Guys in Mario? Yeah, they look like evil Shy Guys. They're like, what? Yeah, they look like, oh, here we go. Who's coming down then? Nani? It's probably a badass waifu to say that! It's gonna be a badass waifu, right? Yeah, it's gonna be like a horse girl with a whip or something, yeah. She's like a horse girl probably with the horse, yeah. She's like, yeah, the horse whip. She's like, come on! Yeah, we need another waifu to enter, right? I can just imagine how she's whipping the enemies. I'll probably play this game after this. I can imagine the girl with the whip is gonna have like a long range strike, like a medium range with whip attacks. It's just then just smack them around, right? But it looks like a donkey or a horse girl. Definitely has the horse ears. Uma Musume, yeah. Absolutely looks like a horse girl. And that girl is probably a deer? I'm a little confused what the main girl is. Little weird, I have to say, from a story aspect, you kind of start immediately in this action, right? Maybe this episode's a bit of exposition. I kind of need a little bit of a world building, I guess. As I haven't played the games, I'm like, okay, we're in this undercover mission. I kind of we're just here, right? Yeah, episode 0. And a little bit like I would like to have. But see, this is what I mean. The Doctor is a character you play, right? Yeah. The Doctor is basically you, right? The person controlling the units, right? I feel like I'm writing this thing. Okay. I'm level 1 again. Sorry guys, I lost all my skills. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. Lost all the memories. Yeah, time for joking. It's not time for jokes, Doctor! That's true, the symbol is a tower. Yeah, tower fest game. The symbol is tower on the clothing. Is this how the game starts too? It's like, I am level 1 again, guys. Sorry about that. Maybe. Maybe it's how the game starts about it. Yeah, she believes. Come on, she's the main girl, come on. She's always gonna believe. She's like, Daishobu, Doctor! Come on. She's the main girl. She's gonna be like, Wakata, I believe, Daishobu, Master! She's that classic, like, I will never surrender on believing in the main character. Come on. We always need a supportive girl. It's always like, I believe. I will always believe in you. Exactly. I believe. You are the most special Nakama to me. We always need that one Nakama girl. This just never surrenders her opinion about it, yeah. That is just hardcore, like, I will always believe in you, Doctor, no matter what happens. So, that girl, man, always needed every time, yeah, always needed. Okay, so they do another stealth. Okay, crossbow, yeah. I guess it's gonna be a huge amount of cards, right? It's like 100 playable waifus, right? So it's gonna be... I imagine we're gonna have a lot of characters coming in eventually in this anime. they won't all have the equal screen time, whatever. But certainly every episode will introduce more and more characters, right? Like this, cute horse girl, right? I think it's a horse girl. At least she's gonna be introduced. Uma Musume and so on, right? Then some cat girl, and then some other, I don't know, dog girl, Inu. Need to introduce every, type, There's like a trap going into light here. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah. That guy is dead, man. I told you it's a trap. Here comes the Shy Guys. Yeah, don't enter the light. That was an obvious trap though, but I like how the random nobody guy got killed though. Yeah, not the cute girl with the whip. No, she's alright. She got cuteness plot armor. Yeah, seriously, she got waifu plot armor. The guy died immediately, but she's like, I'm fine. Yeah, it's like okay, I'm touchable. I'm attractive. Yeah, come on, every anime you're not gonna have the waifu getting killed, right? No. She's too hot for that. Okay, a flashbang. It's probably another waifu saving them with a flashbang. That would be my guess. Someone else comes in here. Might be another waifu, right? It's like an annoying flashbang sound. Oh, it's an eye catcher. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Now we're outside. Here we really go, I feel. Because now we're outside, right? Now we're seeing the world more. I want to learn more about the actual world, right? This game world. Okay. He's dying, I guess. Now they are clearly outside the some village. This looks more like the video games that I saw, the actual gameplays. I mean, yeah, those guys were men. They weren't attractive waifus, so they're dead, man. If they were like Otokunoku, they could survive. If they were cute, attractive, bishonen guys, they maybe could survive, but... But I mean, I kind of like the thing. It's pretty, from a video game standpoint, it's pretty nice. That UI screen, right, that please log in, it's definitely what the game has. I mean, obviously, I haven't played the game, but it's pretty clear that it's what the game has, right? He's holding the video game in his hand, basically. Kind of like that. It's a nice touch to it. Yeah, it's a nice ad, but I think it's nice, It's like having the same UI, having the game, it feels like a nice transition, right? But here then comes a muscular hot guy. He might survive. He looks like some kind of badass hot guy, right? So he might survive. Yeah, it's got that extra. Yeah, look at that. Got shades and everything. I reckon it's a voice actor. Yeah. But I think it's funny though that all the guys, right? They're all like special black ops, like shades, big muscle, big guns, honestly. And all the girls are like super kawaii with big eyes. They don't look the same at all. No. All the female characters, they look very attractive. They're very, beautiful. They're very hot, right? And the guys are just like muscular guys with shades. Yeah, they not look similar. They don't look the same word for a second. They look kind of generically okay. This is like muscular guys, muscular boys, yeah, and the other guys are like. Oh. Now they're waiting for. Oh, here we go. They found them. Maybe. Yeah, these guys are pretty evil, man. Yeah, they're like Shy Guys. I call them Shy Guys. I refuse something else. I need a new Mario game. Man. Shy Guys, man. I believe the Shy Guy introduced in the Yoshi game. I think so, yeah. One day in the Yoshi story, or it's an island or whatever, it's not Yoshi game. I think so, yeah. One day in the Yoshi spin-off game. Okay, Doctor. Finally the fight. I hope so. It's a nice garden. The enemy looks crisp as hell, man. Oh, not characters? Oh yeah, look at that. That's probably a playable character, like the mom there. Or the daughter might be playable then. Might be a little genius kid or something. Or it's gonna get killed now. Yeah, it's gonna get killed now. But it does feel that they're playable. I know she looked quite special there. The daughter looked like a little... We got time for this girl. They can go and die. Yeah, I don't have time for this shit. She's obviously the ideal. She's obviously the, you know, the, how to say it. This woman, right? She's clearly the idealist. She's like, we can save everyone's life, right? Yeah. She's just like, we're gonna save the kid, you know, we can save everyone's life, right? She's clearly that kind of, you know, good girl. It's like, I will save everyone's life, right? And this is very video game, of course. And it's literally like how this video game starts like that. Like, we gonna play a video game.
Welcome back, Doctor.
Doctor. Daishabu indeed. Doctor is ready to play a video game.
Start searching for enemies.
Oh, I see. So you have the drones. You get the by using the drones, right? You get the, let's call it the God vision. You get the can ignore fog of war, I guess. Yeah. Can remove the fog of war, I guess. But the Amiya really believes, man. She's so the best girl. It's like, I believe, Doctor. I believe! Yeah, Amiya and me, man. We believe. Man. Yeah, the other woman is like, shut up. We can never do it. She has like zero confidence in them. It's literally. She's always like, oh, we're gonna die, man. Stop it, girl. Yeah, this woman has like 0% confidence in her team, man. And she's like, oh, they're all gonna die. She's not that typical character that... He just doesn't believe, right? He doesn't believe for a second. She really doesn't believe whatsoever, right? Jesus Christ. There's a girl again. Mama! I don't know, maybe she was an innocent civilian. But I think it's interesting all the females are furries, yeah. They're all kimonos. Yeah, this like random woman and daughter is also, you know, a dog girl, or she's like a, I don't know, a koala or something, yeah. All of them or something like that, right? There's no one else. But here we go. You kinda saw how they turned into the UI, right? Video game UI there. Yeah, some cute. Maybe it's a squirrel girl, perhaps. Maybe it's a squirrel. I feel half the enemies gonna be me trying to figure out what the animal everyone is. Is that a squirrel girl? I'm trying to figure out where everyone is, right? Okay, she got some kind of like dark lightning or something? Oh, they're gonna use the little girls as shields, of course. Man, these guys are really bad, man. Yeah, these guys are freaking evil. But she got some magic then. Yeah, she got some... She's obviously Miss Whip Girl, so... Now, I was thinking, as I mentioned earlier, she's probably utilizing, you know, mid-range attacks, right, with her whip, right? Yeah, she's a Whip Girl. She clearly has that mid-range strategy style. It's pretty clear, right? Typical, like, whip users. Maybe they're Kuma, maybe they're bears, yeah. He calls the muscular hot guys, though. They kind of look like Raftalia, honestly. It looks like Raftalia when I see more of her. It looks like a tiny Raftalia, so that might be... She'd be small Raftalia is kind of like what I see when I think about her. So, the daughter there. Is mom dead? No? He's like, don't worry. What? But yeah, the daughter looks a lot like Raftalia. Seriously, that's a little small Raftalia, baby. See, this is Chibi Raftalia. She's actually really similar to Raftalia. Yeah, she's like, we are shield hero now. She's very, very similar to Raftalia. I mean, of course, they're all, you know, beast girls or whatever, but yeah, she looks very much Raftalia. I mean, the other character, that's like a character from Mamusume right there. This is a horse girl. She's gonna run on the track soon. But that girl, man. Okay, no mob's up again. What? She was just down a second ago, and now she's all like up again. And she hates them for some reason. Like, she probably blames them for the war, right? I get it. Yeah, she's a cursed woman, right? Oh god, she's an evil magic. Exactly. Thanks for saving me, you cursed bitch! Yeah! Classic, like, you saved me, but you disgust me, yeah. Classic, man. Yeah, don't touch my daughter, you cursed yeah. Bye-bye. Man, that was kinda adorable now. Bye-bye. Yeah, of course she's like, don't touch my daughter, you disgusting freak. I see. So they probably hate, some people hate her then because of her magic skills, right? Yeah, I guess so. This is some kind of cursed magic or whatever that people don't respect, right? The doctor's probably gonna remove the mask, I feel. The doctor keeps having this big mask, right? The doctor probably remove the mask end of the episode. I have a hard time seeing doctors keeping this mask and the episode ends. That'd be very strange. Some dogs suddenly. Well, okay, sure. One girl probably has a dog army. Yeah, of course. There's like a redhead lady there. She probably has dogs, right? Yeah, I will guess you can probably summon animals. That makes sense, right? I was trying to guess what everyone can do in the video game. But I can imagine that the redhead girl, she probably can summon dogs or whatever, fight for her. Yeah, she can probably summon like beasts, right? That's probably her thing. Because if she has like 2 Dobermans or whatever, she can probably summon dogs or something. That's probably her skill in the game, right? They can attack the enemy or tank for her or something. It's probably like a beast tamer. Yeah, would make sense. So she has a little army of dogs, right? I hope people can comment and say how wrong or right I am. But when I see a girl with like a dog, I'm immediately thinking that, oh, she can control the dog, right? She can either you play in the game, she has a dog with her, or you can actually summon more animals with her, right? But yeah, her hand is clearly like decaying or something for her pelvis. Yeah. That's why the mom was like, don't touch my daughter, you disgust me, yeah. You freak. It's not a person with very furry. I see. But it fits pretty typical video game, right? Like this ability cost my life force or whatever. Yeah. And the mom was like, you are disgusting. You might be a hero, but you disgust me. It doesn't need to be an ending either. Next week we can do an opening reaction perhaps then. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be an ending or an opening at all. It's not there credits here during the discussion. There's a lot of... Okay, I do kind of sad it's like a wheelchair in the water and so on. Yeah, I think so, or maybe it's a broken wheelchair, but... It's obviously like a World War thing going on here, and it's like a wheelchair on the body parts or whatever in the water and in the river here. But I think the mom played a pretty cool role there, which also hated them. So, yeah, you saved my life, but also if you didn't have your rebellion war shit, if you surrendered, we could all just be in peace in, you know, like I don't wanna be free, I just wanna be, you know, following the evil leader. You know, a lot of people in war, right, even if they have, so to speak, a dictatorship, they might just be like, actually, this kind of works for me, right? Yeah, like, whatever, yeah, just so I can pay taxes and he won't kill me, right? So, a lot of people don't really care about freedom, whatever, in that way, right? They're like, whatever, it's But, remove the mask. I feel I expect the mask to be removed here. The credits are going in clearly. I expect the mask to be removed, right? I keep saying it, but yeah, I feel the mask should be removed. It would be a nice ending, right? Absolutely. I think it'd be weird if you don't have the doctor remove the mask now. Okay, let's see. You're a genius, doctor. You can save all our lives. How's your wound? He's alive, yeah, they're carrying him, he's just injured. Okay, maybe now then, doctor's like... Arigato, doctor! Doctor! You saved our lives! Come on, remove the mask now, I wanna be writing this. Thank you, doctor! Come on, remove the mask. I just feel it fitting, right? I can be the only thing to say. She really believes in the doctor. She really believes in the doctor. Yeah, you were most my nakama. No, I like her, but I mean, she's very like the typical, you know, I love you, doctor, I believe in you. Yeah, she's that like, you know, the supportive girl, right? Yeah, you're my doctor. she's the one that's like, woo, I believe in you, doctor. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, she's just like, I believe, doctor, I believe. Yeah, that's her thing, right? That's it. I'm disappointed. Like I said, the doctor didn't remove the mask. I am. I wanted a doctor. Maybe the doctor... I'm gonna guess this in, right? So, obviously, I haven't played the game, right? We're sitting here watching the episode 1 here. I'm gonna guess the Doctor never removes the mask in the game then, right? That's what I feel now then, yeah. The Doctor probably always has that mask on, and so otherwise really felt like Doctor's gonna move the mask at any second there. But I guess if Doctor is always masked in the game permanently, that's probably why not. But let's review. Okay, so this was Raphtalia. Small Raphtalia is back! I mean, I like Amiya, it's a person name, Amiya. She's obviously one of the starter Pokemons, no, but like, they're called operators, right? I did Google this before I was in the video, right? There's some research here. They're called Arknights operators, and yeah, she's obviously clearly one of the first playable girls, right? Because she's there, right? She's like, oh, little girl, let me be your friend and so on, yeah. I mean, she's obviously like she's very, very clear to be this, like, you know, one of the playable characters you have immediately. But this game has like at least, I don't know, 100 characters, right? But certainly the girls for this episode are the beginning, right? The first characters, certainly. And then I think we're gonna see more of the, you know, the more exclusive character, later on, right? Certainly. But yeah, Amiya is definitely like the the first one. But you know, I like it, right? It has, I mentioned earlier, separate Azur Lane and so on. It clearly has this waifu vibe where, again, that we have so many characters, and one of them is like, yeah, Doctor, I believe in you, Dashibawu, let's go, you know, yeah, see that supportive, cute girlfriend, right? Then we got the other girls like, oh, you suck, I don't hate you, I mean, yeah, like, it's just Sundari, but she's more like, just have no trust in you. She's like, oh, you suck, whatever, yeah, that girl, right? Then we had the neutral girl and so on. So we're clearly gonna have a bunch of characters, right? Like I said earlier in this part, I'm guessing we're gonna have at least like 3-4 new female characters coming every episode, right? Because they're gonna have them. I mean, the anime doesn't look bad, but it's at least a market. Let's be honest, it is a marketing anime. The anime is supposed to sell the mobile game, right? And these mobile games, I mean, I have myself worked in the mobile game industry, right, for a few years. Like, these mobile games can make a lot of money, right? So they of course want people to get in and play the game and so on, right? And they want to market, you know, oh, look at this dog girl. She can summon dog, you know. She is a fire dog girl and she can summon Moltres, whatever, yeah. She's very expensive, you know what I mean? They want to market that too, right? So we're going to have, of course, new character coming and so on. But anyway, let's just drop the video game and let's pretend it's an anime. Okay. Was it a good episode 1? I think it was fine. It looks really good. Visually standpoint, it's definitely good. It looks really good, right? It has very crisp, right? And as I mentioned earlier, I keep saying it, but it reminds me, of course, of Azur Lane, same company, right? And Azur Lane, looks really good. Seriously, Azur Lane, the anime, if you haven't seen it, I recommend it from a pure, at least from an action standpoint. It's a very good action anime. Like, the storyline is like World War II, right? There's fighting sort of with like both waifus. Storylines kind of whatever. I mean, it has some friendship and so on, you know, friendship and cute and some love story, right? You know, but if you ignore the relationship drama, the story is a World War, right? But the fights that anime looks amazing. Seriously, probably I won't say the best that here, but it looks better than most action animes. Yeah, you're like, man, this anime got some great action. So that I will say here, though. Like we see here, right? Crisp, Raphtalia and so on, it looks really good. But like I mentioned earlier, I will say we need to see like a long fight scene, right? They have some cool scenes here, like, you know, whipping coming in from behind them. The flash spell are good and so on. So they have a couple of short fight scenes, right? But I feel to really be judge this show, right? If it lives up to this, like, because it means kind of hype, right? You know, it doesn't live up to this like massive, beautiful action hype. I do think we need at least one more episode where they actually have a long fight, right? We need to see, like, you know, one of the girls have like a, preferably, I guess, like a waifu on waifu action dance fight, right? We need something like that to really be able to guess it, right? And in that sense, I will say episode 1 here was a little weak in that sense because I honestly I did expect them to have a little more of a showcase of, like, you know, here is the big ass fight. Looks like at Engage Kiss, right? Earlier this year. Episode 1 had an amazing fight immediately, and every episode of that anime had good fights, don't get me wrong, but especially episode 1 had a really good fight, right? And then episode 2 had a worse fight, you know what I mean? Usually you have one of the best fights in the beginning. I guess Detective is Already Dead, especially that anime, had an amazing fight episode 1, and then it went, you know, downhill in budget like 10 times, right? But normally you have like a really, you know, stand out visual, you know, explosion in your eyes, right? Sakshakaga in episode 1, right? So that I would say is the critique, not because it's like, it almost sounds like a stereotype. Oh, I need that, you know, explosive Sakshakaga. But honestly, I do want to see the season of the trailers, right? The anime is really good. I wanna see one of those like a Gacha fights to be able to actually see more, right? I did like how they introduced the game. Like I mentioned, yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I think it was cool how it's like holding basically the video game, right? And then they zoomed out a bit and it turned into like a game UI, right? For just a short second. I like that. Yeah, I like how they kind of, how they kind of encapsulated basically video game elements into the anime, right? But it didn't look like forced or whatever. It was like he logs in, or she logs in. Doctor might be, I think it's a man, but might be a woman, I guess. But Doctor, I think it logs in, right? And then we see like they zoom out, right? And for like a brief second, maybe like 10 seconds, right? We see the game UI, and then it turns into the normal anime again. That I think really worked. If it was stuck in the game UI, right, for like 3 minutes, it would have had really cringe, right? Or it was like this weird mixture of like, game UI anime back and forth, was be weird. So they did it good, yeah. So I liked that. They kind of had a little feel to it. You're like, oh yeah, this is nice. But I certainly feel a little confused, right? I feel we kind of start in the middle of the action here without really a setting stone, right? Kind of wish that I feel like I missed an episode before or something. A little bit. But what do you guys think? Is a hype anime? I'm definitely gonna watch more of it, right? Stuff's happening and so on. Anime, please subscribe and so on, right? And I said this thing here. I was hoping to have. This feels like my god, and this luck this year, right? They told me the Bayonetta 3 was gonna come today in my mail and so on, SMS and everything. But I went to the post office. I live next to it. Of course, it hadn't come. Probably comes on Monday because of reason, right? So I've been having so bad luck. This seriously. Give me a sympathy, subscribe, like button. No, I've been having so bad luck of getting my, because I have to basically order, right? I have to, but it's much easier if I pre-order collectible editions, right? It's very hard to buy them, collectible edition, of course, for games, right? At the local store or whatever, right? So I pre-order them, of course, and every time I do that, they never come in time. Yeah, it's supposed to be a day, of course. Told me, said yesterday, haven't arrived yet. I got 2 mails telling me I could pick it up. I can't pick it up, so fortunately, probably won't do the Bayonetta stream unless I get a new mail saying it's out again. But whatever, guys, sorry about that. But I've been so bad lucky this year, man. But it's like because I'm trying to buy the collector edition, right? And every time I have to do that, I don't get the game. It's just ridiculous. But I see you guys, and have a great day.